Over the last year or so, I've been very hard on the metaverse. I've made multiple videos insulting it, pointing and laughing at it, calling it stupid and dumb, and just overall kind of bullying it, just putting its head in the toilet and flushing it. But the metaverse has persisted in the only way it can, with a very slight beating heart. It's kind of a failed project at this point. It's more or less a joke to everyone now, and it still keeps trying, even in the face of adversity. You know, it's saying sticks and stones might break my bones, but in the metaverse, nothing can hurt me, except massive financial loss, which they continue to take. Mark Zuckerberg today put his head down, went back on the grind, and released an update video on the metaverse with some shocking new developments, something to get everyone excited, all 6 people in the metaverse. He announced that they'll finally have legs. I'm not kidding. That's their big groundbreaking announcement. The metaverse avatars now have legs, something VR chats had for years.
Hey, we're here together in Horizon, and this is the first time that we've done this at Connect.
Did you see that, asshole? Mark Zuckerberg's coming in here with his trademark jeans in the metaverse. He's got legs. He's got his little stompers going on. This is groundbreaking. What an achievement. They're finally catching up to technology that's been around for fucking 8 years now. The only thing sadder than the metaverse is the ending to Marley and Me. What an absolute train wreck of a project. And yet there's still people huffing copium saying it's the future, but it is just such an unbelievable waste. It's so useless. In fact, even in this presentation, the main selling point was, look at all the things you might eventually be able to do in the metaverse that we don't really have yet, but one day we might. The whole advertisement campaign for the last year of the metaverse is saying, one day the metaverse might be fun or useful, but that day is not today. Like, that is their actual marketing. And like, it's so fucking stupid. And it's not just the metaverse that continues to fucking flounder around like a fish out of water. I read an article yesterday that really warmed my heart. It's one of those feel-good stories. It's about a $1.2 billion metaverse crypto project called Decentraland, and it only has 38 active users, which is of course a shockingly low number. That's not even like a full classroom at most high schools. That's probably less people than you have in your fucking local church choir. And to put it in even more of an interesting perspective, it's the same amount of active players Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Conviction has right now, yet it still has a higher 24-hour peak for Conviction, and that's a game that came out in 2010. I just love seeing all of the metaverse fat L's that keep stacking up. It's just beautiful, honestly, because it's such a dog shit implementation of a moderately interesting idea at the moment, just a cash grab. It's just soulless, passionless cash grab. And it is great to see it just fucking fall on its face.
And this is a preview of our next generation of avatars. They're so much more expressive and detailed than anything else today, and they have this unique meta style to them.
They're not that detailed, nor are they that expressive. They certainly do have that meta style, because that style is synonymous with actual diarrhea. But like, even Roblox characters are more expressive than most of these metaverse avatars. They're very stiff, very robotic. It's just not good. The metaverse, Mark Zuckerberg's metaverse, is a much worse version of VR chat. VR chat is a significantly better metaverse at the moment, and it's not even close.
Hey, Igram.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, want to update everyone on the latest with the avatars ecosystem?
Yes, we have so many exciting things going on. Our first milestone is making it so you could use your avatar across all of our apps and in VR.
Whoa, hold the phone, pump the brakes. I can use my avatar in multiple places? What? How is something like that even possible? Get out of town. We don't have that kind of technology. No. It is just baffling to me that they say these things unashamedly. Even on the Xbox 360, you could take your little avatar into multiple games like in the Kinect, or even like racing games. I think it was Sonic Team Racing or something, whatever the fuck it was called back then. You could just take your avatar that you made on the dashboard in 5 seconds, and you could take it in game. On the Switch, you could take your fucking Mii into the game in Smash Brothers, or they even had the Mii Universe in the old Wii. This is a concept that's been around for so many years. And the metaverse is just now getting this capability to take this avatar elsewhere. Like, I get this one's VR, so it's like a little more involved than just like an Xbox avatar. But even still, it's a basic feature I think most people would have expected. I had no idea the metaverse didn't already come with this. I didn't know that when you made an avatar in the metaverse, it was locked like in fucking purgatory on Horizon or whatever it's called. It was like exclusive to just that. I assumed that avatar would be able to be used worldwide across that platform. You know, you could take that avatar wherever. So after watching this presentation, the metaverse is even more useless than I thought it was.
Already see avatars showing up in stickers, stories, comments, and more across Instagram, Facebook, Messenger, and in the future, WhatsApp. And we're working on bringing them more to life through animation and to more places like, for example, Reels. We want you to be able to use avatars anywhere you want to express yourself.
Now, maybe this is just because I'm not the kind of person that would ever use this, but I truly feel like this is a completely worthless feature for 99% of human beings in this world. Being able to use your fucking metaverse avatar in Instagram Reels, why would anyone use that? If you want to take a picture saying missing California summer with like a selfie of you in bed, you'll just take a picture of you in bed. Why would you put on your VR headset, lay in bed, and then take a picture of your avatar? Or even if you don't have to go through all that effort, why would you still use an avatar to represent that story? I don't really see what the point would be. I mean, I could kind of understand it for text messages to like replace a Bitmoji with your avatar. I'm not the kind of person who's ever used a Bitmoji, but I guess for someone that does, maybe that has value. But I just can't see the vision or can't see a person that'd be pumping their fist like, yes, finally I can use my metaverse avatar instead of my own face. Like, it doesn't compute with me. Like, in any situation you'd use your avatar, why wouldn't you just use yourself, right? Unless, of course, you fully, like, bought into this and, like, you know, the flesh is gone and now it's just all machine. Like, Charles, you know, in the corporeal dimension is kaput. Now it's only Cyber Charles in the metaverse. So now all my shit's just like my avatar. I don't know if I'm making sense or if I sound like a raving lunatic on crazy pills, but I just don't see why you'd start fucking Fortnite default dancing in the metaverse as opposed to just doing that normally and posting it on your reel. You know, you're getting the same effect but with more work through the metaverse and it looks stupider.
Yeah, we're working on this now and expect to launch it next year.
And in virtual reality, there's already head and hand positions, so
I love the camera pans to the audience reception here who are still without legs. Mark Zuckerberg has still stolen their lower half like a rogue magician here. And all they can do is just throw confetti,
And in fact, today we're announcing partnership with Zoom that will let you show up as your avatar on Zoom calls.
Yeah, but why? Again, this might just be because it's a feature I would never ever use. But let's say I'm on a Zoom call and I don't feel like turning on my camera, which I imagine this is for people that don't want to turn their camera on but still want to be able to display emotions, I guess, like a fucking Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic with the metaverse avatar, but still. The idea is it's in between video on and video off, so you still get like an avatar, but you don't have your camera on. What the fuck is the point, though? Just don't turn your camera on. The people that are, like, let's say it's a job interview or something, and you're having a bad day. You know, like maybe you fell down while skateboarding and you cut up your face or something. You don't want to turn on the video. You know, turning on the avatar is not doing you any favors either. I'm sure the employer would be like, no, can you put away the cartoon, please? You know, this isn't Pixar. We want to see you. I just don't see a situation where you don't feel like turning on the video and you put the avatar there instead. Why not just keep the video off? It's not like the avatar really brings anything to the table or elevates the experience or makes it more human-like somehow. Just don't turn the video on in the first place. Like, that would be probably more respectful. You know, I think that'd be far more professional as well. As opposed to going into like a serious Zoom meeting or something and you don't feel like turning the camera on, so now you got like this goofy little Snapchat filter here. You know, just keep the video off. I just don't see it. And again, it might be because I would never use it or be in a situation where it would have any kind of practical use, but to me it just seems like another worthless thing.
yeah, so right now, a lot of developers are building their own avatar systems since the tools that you can import are pretty basic. But over the next year or two, as all these new tools and styles become available...
I just wanted to quickly take that excerpt there because they've already said this multiple times for pretty much everything. Like, oh, we're expecting maybe about a year from now. We're expecting about a year. Oh, you know, right now the functionality and, you know, all of it's pretty basic. But, you know, over the next year or two as things become available and evolve, like everything is just, you know, in a year, perhaps. To me, that wouldn't inspire confidence. That just keeps, like, stalling. Like, oh, a year. Oh, okay, another year. Like, it's already been quite a while for the metaverse to be out here, and what it has is very lacking. So to keep pushing everything like a year or 2 years down the line, it's like, man, what the fuck am I supposed to be excited about?
Legs.
Legs! I know you've been waiting for
I
this.
think everyone has been waiting for this.
Pretty epic. You see Mark Zuckerberg stretch those puppies out? That was like a 55-inch vertical leap right there that Mark Zuckerberg did in his room. This guy is an athletic freak, a specimen to be studied for his raw athletic nature. But yeah, legs are now in the metaverse. Yeehaw.
Yeah, so that's where we're going to bring legs to Horizon first. And we're going to keep bringing them to more and more experiences over time as we improve our technology stack.
Oh yeah, also, they mention at the end, the legs are only going to Horizon right now. It's not even across all of the shit, I guess. So, they said sometime, at some point, the legs will make it to other shit in the metaverse, I suppose. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to talk about this a little bit because it's just another Metaverse L, and who doesn't love seeing those, right? That's about it. See ya.